All right, hey guys, welcome back to another Wingspan solo playthrough. So it's been a while since we played Wingspan on the channel. Um, like early on when I got the game, I did some playthroughs, but I haven't done any since then. And obviously we've done Wormspan. Um, but I had gotten the big box uh, that came with Duet, but I've never played Duet. So today, this is actually my second playthrough of Duet. Had a small rules error, and I played it a minute ago and had a rules error, so I had to start over. But we have duet mode, so I'm not going to get into how Wingspan plays. But we are using, but I'll kind of get into the duet stuff. We are using every other expansion, so Oceania is here for the Nectar. So we're going to start with, we're going to play against the Eagle Otama, which is the medium difficulty. She starts with 4 Nectar on each of her cards. That's going to care. We're going to care about that at the end of the game for Nectar majority. And then when she collects cards, they're going to be worth, face down cards are going to be worth 4 victory points at the end of the game. Usually I like to give the Otama one of the regular goals because I think it makes it fun to kind of change up what they're going to go for. But because we're going to be doing the stuff with the duet board, we're going to really just give her one of the pre-Otama ones. So we're going to give her this one, which is going to be birds that are worth 5, 6, or 7 points, and she will wipe them all out when she takes a bird, but keep the highest one. So that's what she's going to focus on. We are the black player. She is the white player. Let's go ahead and we'll roll these because I haven't done that yet. And we'll put these out here. Here's our opening hand and our resources. So we're going to keep the nectar. We're going to choose between the 5 birds and the 5 resources. We have our 2 goals. So let's look at our goals first. We have Omnivore Expert, birds that can eat any food. We get 2 points per bird that can eat anything. We have none. There's one there, which is a possibility, but it's going to be kind of low. We have Wetland Scientist, birds that can only live in wetlands. We have one here, and there's one there. So maybe we want to lean towards that one. There are 26% of the cards that can do that. We're only 16s on this one. If we can get all 5 birds, that's 7 points. It's probably more likely. So I think let's go for that. So we're going to go for Wetland Scientist, which means we're definitely going to keep this Seti's Warbler. What else do we have? Black Shrouded Kite. Kia. I like this for the potential for more bonus cards, so we're going to go with that. And that's just a chunky guy. So let's go for the American Woodcock. And then we're going to keep 3 resources. So we're going to keep no, 2 resources, sorry. We're going to keep those 2 resources and get rid of everything else. All right. So the way this works is that when we play birds out, we will be able to place out one of our tokens on the duet board. That matches an attribute of the bird we played. So for example, if I were to play this Kia, it can be played in the grasslands or the forest. So wherever I play it, that gives me the region I can play on here. So let's say, for example, I play it in the forest. I can play one of my tokens up here. Then we're going to look at nest types or resource cost or wingspan. So in this instance, it would let me play a cherry or a nectar. Now, if you play a nectar, it specifically does say that if you play a nectar, let me double check that. So mixing with other. So if you spend a nectar as a wild, you can treat the food as you spent it. If you spent it as a nectar, you may treat it as any food on the duet map. So if I were to spend a nectar for this wheat here, I could place it for a wheat. But if I play the nectar here, I can place it on any of the food. So let's say I do that. I spend the 2. I play the bird out. I can spend it. I can either place the token here because of the nectar, here because of the nectar. It's also facing to the left, so I can place it there. The nest type isn't available, and its wingspan's above 50 centimeters, so it won't fit there. So that's kind of it. These spots on the board are extra bonuses. So like, for example, if I were to place it here for pointing left, I can take a food from the bird feeder. The bot's going to have some choices on how it does it based on stuff here. We'll get into that when time comes up. So let's just hop into it here. We're looking at birds that can only be played in the wetlands. I want this belted kingfisher, especially because when another player, I can get fish for playing it. So we're going to aim for that. So let's go ahead and draw a card. And we're going to take this belted kingfisher. So it's got any nest type. It's a wild and a fish, and it says when another player plays a bird in the wetlands, gain a fish from the supply. So that should be nice. All right, and we'll refill. All right, so the bot's going to go. Now, just like regular Wingspan, they're going to use this to determine what they're going to do here. But they're going to use the other stuff to make choices on when they place stuff out here. So they only place tokens out when they would draw a card or draw a bird. And when they draw a bird, they have a more specialized thing related to what the goal is for the round. But when they place it out for drawing a card, they place it wherever based on all this other criteria. Again, we'll get into it as time goes on. We've got a egg there. The other thing to keep in mind too is that the cubes don't change the goals. The goals we're gonna, because it's just whoever has the most. So these will only matter when it comes to decision making for where to place stuff. Speaking of goals, the 4 goals are going to be horizontal rows with at least one of our tokens. So whoever has the most of their tokens in a row. Pairs of matching symbols on the edge of the map, and then finally on nests. So that's what we're kind of looking at here for our goals. The other thing too is that if you can't place one of these out because it's either there's no space for it or whatever, you can place it here and you can spend it from there in order to reset the bird feeder or reset the cards on display. But I didn't have to do that last time, so we'll see if it matters. Okay, while we're at it, let's go ahead and get one of these birds out here. So let's go ahead and place a bird. We're going to place this Kia. We're going to spend this and spend this to place this out here. When played, draw a bonus card. You may discard any number of food to draw that many bonus cards. Keep one and discard the rest. We're just going to draw one and see what we get. Breeding manager. Birds have at least 4 eggs on them. 1 point per bird. So that's an option we can do for the future. Now that we've got this, we can place this out anywhere on the board that qualifies. And just like my example, this is a forest, so it can only go up here. I want probably nest types, but there's not a nest that can do it. I'm thinking about this goal here. But we do want the edge of the board for this goal. And matching pairs. So pairs are going to be food and nests. So let's go for here because we used the nectar for it. This will let us take a food from the bird deal here. So we're going to take this nectar, take a die from the bird feeder. Okay. All right. So the bot's going to go. Now they're going to take a bird. So what they're going to do is they're just going to wipe the board here because this is just drawing a card. We're going to take a face down bird. These are worth 4 points for them at the end of the game. We'll refill. And I want that. So I need to try to get that. And then they're going to place out a token. That's going to be based on all this criteria off to the side. So they're going to look here to see if this is where they're going to start their search. So based on the symbol here, they're going to start in the bottom right-hand corner. Then they're going to look for a space. This is either a food space, a nest space, or a left or right space. They're going to, because of this is an X'd out cube, they're going to go for a nest space. And then this is a solid cube, so they're going to look for it in the forest. So they're going to start. They're going to start down here and go to the left until they find a nest space in the forest. And they don't here, and there they go. So that's how they place their stuff out. And I didn't mention this earlier, but only 1 token can be placed on any spot on the board. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and place another bird. We're going to place this belted kingfisher. We're going to spend this nectar as the fish and this as the wild. We'll place this here. This lets us place it down here somewhere. And let's go here because we already have a matching pair with those two, so that'll help. And again, and this was the instance of we picked it for the we spent it on the any food, so we used it for that. That's the food we used for that, so that's what we picked. Okay. They're gonna take They're gonna take from the bird feeder. They're gonna take the fish. There's that. Okay, that's quick and easy. I want some birds. So we'll go here. We'll draw 2 birds. We'll take this ruddy duck. And we'll draw from the top of the deck. Oh, nice. Another one that can only live in the wetlands. And then this doesn't have a green boot brown effect, so we're going to move on. Okay. They're going to gain an egg. All right. So I'd like to kind of build this up and build this up. I mean, we need to get some eggs going, so we may want to do that. But we've got 4 more turns left. so let's get some food. We're going to take this nectar. And then we're going to re-roll because there's only one symbol left. And we're going to take another nectar. And then that's it. Okay, they're going to choose a bird now. So they're going to take all of them that are 5, 6, or 7 points. This is 6, so they're going to take that bird. And then they're going to place it, for taking a bird, they're going to specifically place it to help them with the round bonus. So for the round goal. So it's the most horizontal rows with at least one of your one of your tokens. So the only thing they use for that is they're going to decide where to start looking. It's going to be here. They're going to start down here. That's the only criteria they care about. So they're going to go ahead and pick right there. Because they would start here because this is blank, so that's blank, and then they're going to move from right to left. And they want, this is a brand new row to give them end of round scoring, so they're going to do that. That also requires wetlands. Okay, we're going to try to go for that too, because that would be, and I think we've got time, so long as he doesn't wipe the board. They're cheap. Those are cheap birds, and we could get them out quickly. Yes, so let's go ahead and run that again. We're going to take this black turn, and I'm going to take something from the top of the deck. Okay, and we'll refill. They're going to take another bird. They can't have any of these because they don't meet the qualifications. They're going to take a face down card and then do the same thing. They're going to start from here and move across, and they're going to go here because, again, this is a new row for this goal. All right, we need to get a bird out to at least tie with them. So to do that, we have no eggs. We're going to have to pick the middle. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to play here. We're going to spend both of these for this common Tailor bird. It's got an end of game effect. Find a contiguous group of birds that all have the same nest type. Lay one egg on each of them. These count as the same nest type. So we can already just do these ones if we wanted to, because these are two wild and this is the same one. So we may want to be conscientious of that as we place some of these out. Okay, so we want to place this out, and I think because we've spent 2 nectar, I'm going to spend it on here, there to get an egg. We're going to place that egg out there. All right. They're going to take a card, so these get wiped. I'm going to take a card, refill, and now they are going to place a token out. They're going to start from here. They're looking for the pointing arrow, and they are going to go into the wetlands. So they're going to go, and then go right there. Oh, I don't know why I put that there. I should have put it somewhere else, because now they're going to beat us in the end of round scoring, and I wasn't paying attention. Darn it. That's okay. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay. So for our last turn, let's get some food here. So we're going to take a worm, and we'll take a fish. Because I can't take the nectar because I'm going to lose it. Their last turn, they're going to take food from the thing here. So they're going to take this. All right, so let's do their nectar stuff. So they're going to, those will cancel, and then they'll get 1 there. End of round goals, we have 1, 2, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, so they win that end of round. So they're going to score the 2 points there. We're going to score nothing. It's fine. And then let's remove the card from the game, which is going to be that card. That gets removed. We'll flip these over. Shuffle up their deck and wipe these out. If I can pick them up. All right, and we'll start round 2. Okay. So let's go ahead and place out a bird. We're going to spend this. We're going to place out this black turn. When activated, draw a card. If you do, discard a card at the end of your turn. We're going to place that out here. We're going to spend... Now, right now, we're looking for matching pairs of symbols. So We're going to probably try to line up maybe some of this fish or nests. Maybe I want a nest symbol to kind of match up with. So let's go ahead and spin that. We'll go with... I have a lot of these double eggs, or these egg ones here, so we'll go ahead and do that. Because it's a wild, it can be anywhere. So we're going to do that. Place that there. Okay. They're going to gain a card. So these get wiped out. They're going to gain a card face down. Oops. And then they're going to place their token out. They're going to start up here. They are looking for a nest symbol in the wetlands. So they're going to go boom, boom, right there. Okay. I need some food, and I'd like to get a guy up here. So let's go ahead and get the food. We'll take this nectar, and then we're going to roll again. We'll take another nectar. They're going to gain 2 eggs. I feel like they did a lot last round. We're going to run through food again. I'm going to get another nectar. And we're going to get a wheat. No, we're going to get an invertebrate. Okay. We're going to get 2 eggs again. Okay, let's get some eggs. They're going to take food from the things. They're going to take this out. Pink powers, we gain a fish. Nice. So I really want to make sure that I get my birds down here out. I have until the end of the game, so I don't have to do it as... it's not as pressing to do that. Let's go ahead and play this bird here. We're going to do this American woodcock. So it's just 9 points. But it will let us place out on a nest or food. Let's go with this. I spent the nectar for that, and then that way I've got 2 pairs, and I got those 2 pairs. Okay. They're going to take food, so they're going to roll and take out these. We get another fish. Nice. 2 actions left. That's it. That went by kind of fast. Let's go ahead and play another bird. We're going to remove that. We're going to spend this and the nectar for this black-necked stilt. It's going to let us draw 2 cards. We're going to take this because I'm going to try to get that guy out. We're going to take that. And we're going to take one from the top of the deck. This is going to be placed out. It's got this nest type, so we're going to place it there. That gives us another pair. There we go. Okay. They're going to get 2 eggs. They're just getting eggs this turn, or this round. All right. And finally, we'll run and get some of these. So we're going to get 2... I'm going to discard, actually. I'm going to discard this to get a 3rd resource. So we're going to get the 2 fish. And then we're going to re-roll everything. And we're going to take an invertebrate. And then here's this. They're going to gain a bird. So they're going to choose this one because it's 5. It's the only one they can take. Then they're going to place this out so that they can work towards the end of round goal. So they're going to start down here. They need matching symbols. So they have nothing that matches. So this would be the first one that it would count towards because they'll match with that one. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, I didn't put that there. Okay, so end of round. Refill. End of round, I have 1 pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs. They have 1 pair because they have this and this one. So I get the 3 points. They get 0. Oh, let's do their nectar.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
So those will cancel, and they'll lose that one. Okay, and we'll remove that from the game. There we go. All right, round 3. All right, so let's go ahead and get some eggs. They're going to take a bird. They're going to take that one. This one is going to be placed out so that on the edge of the map, they are going to start here, and they're just going to place it there because that's the edge of the map. So edge of map right now, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1, 2. So we're going to have to try to see if we can make up that difference here. Okay. Let's place out a bird. We're going to spend this. We're going to spend this to place out this Horsefield Bronze Cuckoo. Once between turns, when another player takes a lay the egg action, lay 1 egg on a bird with a wingspan of less than 30 centimeters. He's 29 centimeters, so he'd be able to do it. Okay. We need edge of the map. It has no nest types. We can't use that. It's got food requirements. This is the edge of the map, so we'll go there. All right. They're going to take a bird. 4, 5. It's like 5. It's 5, 6, or 7 points. There are none of those. So they're going to do this. Then they're going to place out again at the edge of the map. They're going to start at here, and they're going to place it there. All right. We'll run this for eggs. And then we're going to spend a food to get another egg. I've got no brown powers. This is like the most I've never like ran other stuff. So we'll see how well this actually works out for us. They're going to get 2 eggs. We're going to place a bird out here. So we're going to spend this and this to place out this Atlantic puffin. It's going to be these 3 foods. When played, draw 2 bonus cards and keep 1. So different nest types in the forest or birds worth less than 4 victory points. We have 1, 2. We have 2. We can get this out. We need to get out some more, but this will be 3rd. Or different nest types. They're all the same nest type. So we'll try backyard birder. This will go out. We want on the edge of the board if we can do it, but I don't think we can. This has a any nest. So let's go here. It is actually on the edge of the board, and we get to draw a card. And we're going to take this. Okay. Oh, I want that. I want that. I want it. All right. They're going to take a bird. They can't take any of these. So they're going to take a face down card. And then they're going to place this starting from here on the edge of the board. Oh, man. They're going to place there. Okay. We're going to get some eggs. And I'm going to discard this Ruddy Duck to get another egg. We'll place that there. They're going to get 3 eggs. Then the final action of our turn, we're going to get 2 resources. So let's get a fish and a worm. In their final turn, they're going to get a card, so these get removed. They're going to take this face down card. And these are all about to get wiped out anyway. And I wanted that vulture thing. They're going to then place this out. They're going to look at here. They're going to want to place it on a nest type. And they're going to want to place that nest on the nest type in the wetlands. So, boom, right there. Okay. flip over their 2 cards. This will remove a nectar from their supply. Let's do the end of round scoring. So end of round scoring is going to be edge of the map. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they completely annihilated me there. All right, let's remove the round 3 card. So that's gone. We'll shuffle up. All right. So right now we have the potential to get the nest types for the most points here. I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's them. Sorry. I have 1, 2, 3 for nests. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got to get out. I've got to see if I can get out 3 different birds this round for the last round, which is going to be a hard. It's going to be a hard sell here, especially because this bird won't even work for a nest type because it's. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. So we're gonna see what we can do, but I don't know that it's gonna really work out. Okay. Next round, we've got our 5 actions here. So let's go ahead and we'll place out a bird. We'll spend this to place out this mud duck. It's gonna go here. When activated, draw 1 card from the tray with this nest type, like the bunch of eggs or wild. You may reset or refill the tray before doing so. This is going to be placed here because I spent a fish. It's going to let me draw a card. We're going to draw that. Okay, they're going to flip. Oh, we got to flip these over. They're going to get 3 eggs. Let's go here and draw 4 cards. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a card. We can reset the nest. You may refill the nest before we do it. So we're going to refill. We can't take anything from there. Draw a card. And if you do so, discard a card at the end of the round. We'll discard this. And that's going to be that. They're going to get 3 eggs. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to go here and get some food. Now I'm going to discard a card. We're going to discard this card to get an additional food. So we're going to take the nectar for that one. We're going to re-roll. And we're going to take the nectars for those. We're going to see if I can do this. I don't think I'm going to be able to. They're going to take a bird. So they're going to take this one. It's the only one that fits their criteria. Whoops. And then they're going to place out so in that they can do the objective. So they're going to start here and go for a nest. They're going to go there. I don't think we can win this. We can win the objective there. Okay, let's place a bird out. We're going to spend these 2 nectar and an egg to place this here. Then with this nest type, we can go here because it's a wild. They're going to get 3 eggs. And am I going to be able to play another bird? I'm not going to be able to play another bird. Okay, that's fine. We're going to run some eggs. So we're going to get 2 eggs, and I'm going to discard. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. We can maybe get a bird out. Hold on. When played, each rat in this bird's cost, you may pay 1 card from your hand instead. If you do, tuck it behind this card. Let's do that. We're actually going to do that. We're going to place this out. We're going to spend these 2 eggs for this Eastern Imperial Eagle. So we're going to spend the nectar for 1 and then spend these other 2 to play this out. And then this is the nest type here. That's not going to matter, but its wingspan is greater than that. So I guess we'll place that there. And then the final turn for the bot, they're going to, oh, this gets wiped out. They're going to take one of these, and then they're going to place this out starting from the bottom left. They're going to go to a food space in the forest. So here. All right. So that might have been a nightmare. Let's see what they do with their nectar. They're going to take one from here, and they're going to gain one here. So those will, I'll just move that over. All right, end of round scoring. So most nests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. So we got no points there. Okay, and then we have the end of game scoring. So find a contiguous group of birds in your preserve that have the same nest type. Lay one egg on each of them with the same nest type. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because they all have the same nest type, and then the wilds will count. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so let's go into the end of game scoring here. Okay, so I didn't do jack with my objectives, but you know what? We'll see how that's going to work out. So end of game scoring here. Let's pull up the calculator. So we've done that. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Just making sure I'm not missing something. So let's look at birds. So birds, I've got 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23, 30, 32, 40, 52. Okay, that might have made up for my lackluster everywhere else. Bonus cards, birds that only live in the wetlands. I've got 7 from that. Birds that are worth less than 4 points. 1, 2, 3. So I don't get any points for that. Birds with at least 4 eggs laid on them, I don't get that. So I just get 7 for my bonus. End of round goals, I get 3. Eggs, 9. Food on cards, none. Tucked cards, I think I just have 2. Yeah, 2. Nectar, I do get the majority there. I don't here and I do here, so that's 12 because I get 5, 5, and 2 because he's got 2 here, 3 here, and 4 there. So, and then duet board. So I didn't plan this out very well, but it's the largest contiguous group. My largest contiguous group is 4. If I had placed something here, that would have been 8, so I goofed that up. But 4 points I get for that. That's a final score of 89. I'm not feeling great about that. Okay, so they're going to score 4 points for every face down card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 32 points. Face up cards, 23, because 5, 5, 7, 6 is 23. End of round goals, 2. Oh, this is wrong. I have this backwards. They're going to get 11. So 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 5 is 11. Eggs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Nectar, they get 9. They get 2, 2, and 5. And then duet, their largest contiguous group is only 2. They got 99. So we lost. But that's okay. I think the big thing is I didn't get a lot of brown powers, so I didn't really run through that really well. And I forgot about the bottom part here. Like, if I'd gotten one of these goals, that's a 10-point swing. If I'd won that goal, we would have went up by 5. They would have went down by 5. We would have tied. So it's like I should have just maybe placed something here. I forgot about that entirely. So anyway, it is what it is. That's a duet mode. It's pretty quick. It's interesting because you're focusing on what you can do on the board. And there's, I think, total objective tiles. There's 6 that are double-sided, so 12. So it kind of changes it up. But of course you can switch out the objective for the bird, for the automa, to get some of the other ones that would make it focus on other stuff like this for those nest types or whatever. But yeah, it's a different mode. It's fun. It makes things a different kind of puzzle you have to work with. It wasn't super bad, but we still lost. So anyway, have you guys played the duet mode? And if so, do you like it more or less than the regular mode? I think the regular mode has so much variety that it really changes like the puzzle in the moment. But I like the idea of having this other board to kind of figure out, okay, how do I want to do this? Can I combo? Like, this gives me a little more Wingspan vibes of like I play something and I can get a bonus for playing stuff out and kind of comboing a little bit that way. You can kind of save some actions by maybe placing out here to get bonuses. So you're not having to spend it to draw cards if you want a specific card or resource or something. So that kind of makes it interesting. Despite my attempt to get more of those cards, it didn't even matter. So anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.